And we are live, I believe. Now again, I don't know if my audio is quite up to snuff. Pretty sure it's looking good. Welcome back. So it has been a very long time since the last stream. I don't even know when the last time I streamed was. I think it was probably, I don't know. It was definitely a while ago. But anyways, we are back. There is lots and lots of stuff to do with the cliffs here. More rock work building as usual. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna chill out and build some rock work because that's basically what we have to do. Now, I do have some news that I'm gonna share with you, but obviously I'm gonna wait until there's a couple more people in the stream. So right now I'm just gonna make sure that all the settings are kind of set up the way that they should be. And so then I can actually see the chat, and I can see Shadow Gaming and Isaac. You guys are here. Welcome to the stream. Isaac says that last time I streamed was 2 months ago, so I guess that's when it was. I don't really remember at all. Yeah, I do have a couple of things for us to do on stream today. Obviously, the main one being we are going to be taking a look at the rock wall here, rock face, trying to finish it off. I have to adjust some things here because I'm not quite looking at the stuff I want to. Gotta move the chat over so I can actually see it. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. You guys can give me a thumbs up if the audio is good. My microphone should be pretty good there. And let me know if the music needs to be louder or quieter. I guess I should also maybe move my microphone a little bit out of the way, because as I'm sitting right now, the microphone is kind of right in front of my face, so I can't actually really see the cliffs at all. So I'm gonna have to adjust this slightly. And if I scooch it around just a little bit. And maybe up the gain. Okay, you guys tell me if that level is good. I can also adjust the sound down here. So I think that's looking pretty good right there. Okay, cliffs. So I haven't done that much work, I don't think, in between the last time that you've seen this. And basically the main purpose of these streams that I'm going to be doing is to get essentially, yeah, I don't know. Essentially what I want to do with the start of the next video is basically have all of this entire section done. So basically all of this other side as well. So yeah, I want to have all of this entire part of the cliffs done. Now the most tricky part is going to be the front section here, because obviously we're going to have to slope it around the edges. But I think we should get right into it. Now, let's start things off by asking how you guys have been. How's your summer been? What have you been doing? Some exciting things in the chat we can talk about. But I think everything else is looking good here. Got some good stream music. Wonderful. Perfect. So, one thing that I was working on a little bit last night was trying to figure out what exactly to do in this section here. It's this little stinky section with this kind of darker rock that kind of flows down the edge there. Well, not really flows, but just kind of creeps its way down the edge. So I don't know what we should do here, because it's a little bit tricky, because I kind of want the dark rock to be indented, but at the same time I don't want it to be indented too much, so then we maximize our space up at the top, so we have space for housing and that sort of thing. Isaac says it's been quite great. You invaded Finland. That sounds fun. I assume, I don't know my geography that well, so let me think. Finland, that's near, I'm gonna be, Oh, you took a mini cruise. Yeah, I was gonna say you probably, because isn't there a lot of kind of islands and ocean around there, and it's Europe. Europe's on the other side of the world. I don't know too much about Europe. I kind of know general layout, like obviously Britain, and then like Norway up there, and then kind of like Spain and France, and then and then Africa obviously is below Spain, and then you kind of move into like Italy and all those, what's it, Herzo, that place, whatever it is, Herzo something rather. Oh, I can't remember the name. Milky Red, hello, and Evan R, hello, welcome to the stream. We are once again working on cliffs. I know you guys probably want to see something different, which is why I'm thinking for the next stream we are probably going to be working on the houses, probably in studio, but I'm not sure. So I've designed quite a lot of like the houses in studio. It's just that I've kind of stopped because I think it would be much more, maybe not efficient, but a much better idea to kind of build it on the actual like structure, because it's very difficult to figure out like how the shaping's gonna go like solely on studio. Oh yeah, and while I'm facing over this way, you guys can see I have done a couple of upgrades since the last time that I've streamed. So we now have another table over on this side, so I'm gonna put probably some more organizers over there. I was also planning on putting kind of like a white box area, so then we could film some things like, you know, with like a nice white background and that sort of thing. So there is another table there, which is actually really helpful for putting some things. And you may have even seen in the background over here, I have been trying to test out some different lighting. Now, that light isn't tremendously great, but I was trying to, you know, try and incorporate my colors into the background, like do like some red or some yellow and maybe some green in the background. So yeah, I've been doing a couple of upgrades in that sense. I have also cleaned up my computer setup quite a bit. It's looking pretty nice right now. I don't know if I can show you that. Yeah, Milky Red, Herzo. Oh no, I'm going to say that wrong. Herzegovina. Yeah, that place. Yeah. Yeah, for the northern country. Okay, let me think. So then you've got like Switzerland, and then, oh no, and then above Switzerland, you've kind of got. Is that where Finland is? Let me think. So I know you've got Switzerland and the Alps, and that's kind of like Italy, then Switzerland. And then, oh, I forget what's the name of those. Germany, right? Italy, Switzerland. Yeah, that seems right. Italy, Switzerland, Germany, and then Germany goes up to like the ocean again. And then I don't really know. All right, and Sweden, right? Sweden is where Iskal, right? I have to remember Sweden as Iskal. Okay, anyways, that's enough me trying to figure out Europe maps. Okay, I have to read the chat here. Isaac, I decided to invite Budget Third Live Melky to Artisans? To maybe get a little bit more playtime and kind of activity on Artisans, because I'm like, it is a pretty, like, in terms of servers, it's a pretty good server. Like, it's got, like, the lag on it is not bad at all, especially when I'm back on my fairly good computer here. Yeah. Melky, I know how to name all the countries in the world. Switzerland, then Germany, then Lego. Oh, Denmark! Legoland, yes, Denmark. I forgot about that. And then, okay, because then Denmark is kind of like up there, and then it's Switzerland and like Norway, and Finland is off to like the right, if you're looking at it from like world, like Russia's at the top and Australia's at the bottom. Is it me? Is the audio a bit scuffed? It might be. Just tell me what you hear and I can probably fix it. Oh yeah, then you've got all the... I always... Because I know that, like, in the world map, there's is it the African country of Grenada? I always thought that people were just mispronouncing Granada, which is a city in Spain that I've been to. Yeah, I didn't actually know that there's a country named Grenada. Or is Grenada in... No, Grenada is not in Africa. It's in by Cuba, isn't it? My mic keeps cutting out. What in the world? Yeah, in the Caribbean, right, Milky Red. I totally knew that. I just forgot if it was in Africa or by Cuba. It keeps cutting out. Okay, let me just keep talking and let me observe my audio here and see if anything happens. Oh, Milky Red, you don't have that problem? Okay, yeah, because I'm looking at the settings here and everything seems to be fairly stable. So, Oh, I see a warning here on YouTube. It says that the bitrate is lower than recommended. Let's see what I can do about that. Let's see. Bitrate. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, we're going down. Okay, I've changed the bitrate, so hopefully that fixes it. Let me see. Uh-oh, YouTube's giving me all sorts of issues now. Okay, what happened? It's better now. Okay. What happened to my excellent connection? I used to have, so on YouTube there's like all these kind of warnings that pop up when you're streaming, and I used to have a nice green light there that says that my stream is in excellent condition. Now it has a bunch of warnings and it says that it's in okay/good condition. So I don't know what's happening there. I did just change the bit rate, so hopefully that's better. I'll just trust whatever you guys say. I'll just trust that and not really what YouTube says. So if you're having any issues, just tell me and then I can hopefully update and refresh the stuff so then it works. But I don't know exactly what's going on. YouTube is kind of weird. It's very weird sometimes. So we heard that Isaac got to invade Finland on a cruise, which is always fun. I have actually only ever been on one cruise in my entire life, and that was an Alaskan cruise. So I know probably Norway and Finland probably are kind of similar to that sort of style of cruise where you're kind of going around where there's a bunch of islands and like mountains and it's kind of snowy still even though it's the summer. So yeah, someday I would love to go to Norway and Finland and that kind of area because it just looks so nice. And it's very, like, I don't know. It's very Canadian similar. Especially like Western Canadian, kind of like the West Coast kind of thing. Trust me, Sweden's amazing. I definitely believe you. Sweden does seem like a very nice place. In fact, most of Europe is a pretty nice place, although I don't really like, you know, like the big cities quite as much. I think it's more interesting to kind of explore the massive outdoors. See, look at here in Canada, we've got things like that up there, that poster up on the wall, the Lake Louise and the Banff National Park. We got things like that, which is kind of similar, I think, to a lot of Northern Europe. I would leave Latvia, is that how you say it? Immediately if I had the chance and money for it. Yeah, it's always... You can always find, like, usually, like, better countries that you want to live in. But that's interesting, you live in Latvia. I have absolutely zero clue where that is, so... Don't expect me to know where that is. I think it's... If I know European geography, that means that it's probably somewhere in the mess with, like, Belarus or somewhere. Am I right about that? Milky Red, I hate it here. Come on, there's gotta be some good things. Yes! Yes, I was right. You are near Belarus. Okay, now I know kind of where Latvia is now. Oh yeah, one thing you guys may have noticed is that the camera mount here, I've actually upgraded it to a ball joint, so we can... Oh, fingers in the way. So we can actually swivel it in any direction, basically. So I could turn it around, but... Yeah, we basically can swivel it in... Oh, I'm probably making some people sick, but yeah, we've got a ball joint now, so that means I can actually, like, tilt the camera down and look at some things instead of having to try and, like, move this entire thing. So that's pretty nice. We'll go with that angle right there. Okay, good. Okay, let's get some building done here. So, it's always tricky with this, because I'm like, I could do something like this, and then just like say that, oh, right there, that's gonna be kind of greenery, so we can leave it flat and cover it with bushes. Now, I guess, and again, I'm pretty sure I keep saying this almost every time that I build cliffs, I have to remember, we are covering all of this with tons and tons of like plants and bushes and that sort of thing, so any kind of janky, weird looking bits will probably be covered. So I don't have to worry about that too much. But I don't like that. That seems a little bit too harsh, too steep of a change from that brick to that brick. Anyways, so we'll probably do something like that. That'll probably be the maximum distance that this goes. Now I suppose I could also do something like that. Maybe. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And then we can maybe put one more kind of cheese slope, and that can be facing either direction, so that works pretty nicely there, and then we can slope the rest. Now, one thing I have been noticing, especially when working on the other side over there, is that I have to make sure, and I'm talking about like designing the houses and stuff, that side barely, like just barely fits all the houses and all the stuff that I want to put on top. So I have to make sure that with this one here, if I can do a little bit of ball joint action and tilt the camera down, it's not the best system, because you guys still, like, every time I adjust it, it like wiggles the camera a bunch, but at least you can see. So I have to remember to try and push this side out as far as possible, just so then we have, like, just to make sure that we have enough space, because it's better to have too much space than too little. So probably, like, definitely. Okay, let's do a bit of a design figuring out here. Oh, actually, I have some parts that fell on the floor that I think were actually meant to be part of this. Let's see if I can grab them with my toes. Okay, wait, let me read some. The only good thing that Milky Red can think of is education and forests. Well, I mean, that's better than like... I mean, I don't know, maybe some people like living in the desert, but I would say that's probably better than living in a desert. Like, a place that I would not want to live would be Saudi Arabia, or... What is the... United Arab Emirates, right? That's what it's called. Because it's basically just a city. Dubai, right? Yeah, Dubai. Right? Yeah. It's basically just a city, and the only reason for existence is oil. Which I'm like, you would not want to live there. Look at that. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. Look at that connection right there. So, you see the parts are facing inwards there, and then this slopes, and then I can put a cheese wedge perfectly in there, and then I can keep sloping, and then these parts are facing the other direction. So that's actually perfect right there. Keep that in mind. Okay, right. Reading the chat. Secretly, Mumbo is only taking a break so Giga can catch up. Yeah, I don't know where Mumbo's been. And I was gonna make... Or I think I've already recorded it. I've made the joke that at least I've been uploading more than Mumbo Jumbo, so I've got that for me right now, but it is sad. I don't know where Mumbo Jumbo is. He's probably still biking in France or something, which I would also love to do someday. I've biked all over, or not all over, but all over southern Spain. I did a bike trip there. That was really nice. I think France would be really cool though too. Oh, Milky Red, you're saying that the build here is huge. Yeah, it is definitely, I would say we're definitely larger, like in terms of piece count. We are definitely larger than the entirety of Mumbo's season 7 base already, so, and there's an entire another section that's sitting on the floor behind me because it's not big enough. Actually, that's actually a good thing I can put over there. You know what? Maybe I'll do that after the stream. I can grab it and put it over in that corner, so then it's actually like up on the table instead of just on the floor. But yeah, there are 4 main sections. They're each a gray base plate. I'm assuming you know how big that is. So we got 4 gray base plates. It's a massive square. And yeah, it's gonna be... I mean, I think it is higher than it is, like, wide. And it definitely is going to be with, like, the backside there. Oh yeah, Isaac says, yep, welcome to Gear's channel. Yeah, well, I didn't used to build big stuff. Yeah, this project's been a massive one, though. Because I'm like, this very well may be my final project, like massive Lego project on YouTube for a while, because I have to go to school, and I'm probably going to go to school decently far away from where I am right now. But yeah, I'm definitely going to finish this project before that comes around. Oh right, and I also, do we have enough people here? Oh well. I have some news about the Lego convention. So it is happening on the 15th of October. Now clearly, with my speed of building, we are not going to be able to get this entire thing done by then. But what I'm thinking is I'm going to bring along Mumbo's kind of camper van and trailer, because I still have that. So I'm going to bring that along, and I'm going to bring, well, I'm going to bring all of the sections, but just put up like a sign on the back 2 sections that says like incomplete or like coming soon. And then I'm going to try and finish all of the cliffs and then all of like the landscaping up top, and hopefully like at least like 3 houses on each side, just so then like when it's there at the convention, people can see like, oh, there's gonna be like a village up there. But yeah, no, I don't think don't think we're gonna reach a finished state before then, but it's definitely going to be a very impressive, cool build nonetheless. Oh, I'm leaving from Steven from Blue's Clues. That brings back memories. Holy man. Yeah, that was, dang. And they kept on changing the Blue's Clues, like, Steven? Yeah, that was his name. That character, the actors kept on changing. This is always kind of funny. Okay, okay, I could do something like that. Actually, and I have an idea here. So let's use some 1x3s. Pop that there. Isaac, I think it's just you and me right now, so that's always fun times. I can't remember if there was anything else I was going to talk about, because I already mentioned the LEGO convention that's coming up. Oh, also, my microphone might be a little bit too... Oh, Shadow Gaming. Is it just Shadow Gaming here right now? It might be. Shadow Gaming, I think it might just be you. So, I've already talked about the convention that's coming up in October, kind of mid-October. What else? Oh yeah, and then there is another LEGO convention in January, which I'm planning to go to with this thing finished. So... Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Everyone, Melky Red's still here, Isaac's still here, Shadow Gaming's here, YouTube just says that it's one person. Wonderful. YouTube has done that to me, like, I think basically every single stream. They've just, display incorrect numbers for some reason. It's just so... It's YouTube. What can you expect? Okay. I guess I should probably focus on this other side here. Okay, we've got a section down here. Still gotta complete. YouTube is bad at math. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed it is. It's like, yep, there is definitely only one person in this stream. Okay. Oh, right. Another thing that I can get into with you guys, because there's not that many of you here. I have a Bricklink order. This might push some parts off the table. I have a couple of Bricklink orders here. And you'll very quickly see what the parts are for. So if I just clean up my mess of building down here really quickly. I don't know where these parts go. 1x2, 1x2. Okay. So if we just bring you down like so. There we go. Oh yeah, and here is my prototype for the bridge. I just basically stole this from the treehouse set. I think I've shown this before, but this is gonna be like, this is like an initial prototype. I think probably what I'm going to actually use is a bunch of like the string and then like attach it underneath so that it's actually a rope bridge, like made with the actual rope. But right now, we got a couple of Bricklink orders. It's one of them. I'm not sure what's in these other ones. Okay, we'll just start with this one. So I actually have already opened these, and this Bricklink order actually came all the way from Lithuania, I believe. Pretty sure it came from Lithuania. So inside, you can see it's got a couple of parts there. So, oh, crap. So there's a couple of those wedges. Just take those out. Oh yeah, a couple of 1x6 plates because I wanted that. Oh, and this wasn't packed like this, like the parts weren't falling out. I already like opened it and looked at it, and then the bag ripped, and then now parts are falling out. So let's see if I can get this out without making too big of a mess. So you guys can see there, oh, more parts are falling out. There is a lot of those, I don't even know what those are called. They're kind of like zip lines, I think they're called, like the actual Lego name for, oh crap, parts are falling on the floor. Okay, there we go. We'll just leave that over there. So a lot of green and kind of gray and brown pieces. I think that's everything in the box. Wonderful. Oh, Milky Red, Lithuania is right by Latvia. Interesting. See, I'm learning all about European countries today. Dang it. Dropped a piece on the floor. Okay, so these parts, very, very important. So what I'm planning on do I have? There's another order here. Okay, this other order's in a white bag here. Got a couple of plates there. Oh, right, this is the order. So basically, I decided that I needed some more kind of Minecrafty things. So I actually got a Minecraft Panda and a couple more Minecraft Steves there. And a diamond pickaxe just because. But the main reason for that order was to order these clear, transparent headlight pieces so then I can use them for the light system in the back. So that was the main reason for that. But I got a couple of Minecraft characters at the same time. But there are a couple of parts that I'm looking for here. Okay, there we go, the green clips. So essentially, okay, what's happening in the chat? 2.5 hours. Oh, it's gonna be 8. It's gonna be 8 p.m. for Milky. See, it's not even 11 yet for me. I'm streaming this fairly early in the morning. It's very interesting. So I think basically everyone in the chat right now is from Europe, right? Or Europe area, like that side of the world. Oh, you guys are in GMT. It's 5:57 p.m. See, you guys are like more than 6 hours ahead of me. 7 hours? No, 8 hours, I think. Definitely some hours ahead of. See, I've still got the rest of the day, so I'm actually going to a science fair. I've got a robot and stuff. So that'd be interesting. Where are... Oh, here we go. These are the parts. So, okay, right. Me getting distracted so easily. These parts here are going to be for my tree design. So I have a super cool idea for these trees. We're going to be using... and now I have a bunch more of these kind of bendable bars. So, oh, camera facing straight down. You guys can't see anything. Very nice. Okay, so we have these kind of bars, and these are like the slightly bendable kind of bars. So basically, let me just pull it apart here. Basically, what I'm gonna do is probably take one or maybe two of these bars and kind of like put them together and like twist them around slightly. And then I'm going to place on things like this part. We just place it right on there. We grab these parts, and look at, I planned this all out. I ordered all the parts for it. So then we put on a part like that, and then we put on these green clips. And then essentially what that does is allows me to create leaves, or like bush, like, you know, like the leaves of the outside of the tree in any direction. So you can see this goes in any direction. So we got full 360 degrees there. And then we've also got, I don't know, like 180 degrees there plus a little bit more. So we've got like the full range of motion. So I can basically position these leaves wherever I want. I don't actually have, let me grab some leaves and then I can show you what I mean. Oh yeah, you guys are in the future. I know it is kind of weird how our time system works. It's like, according to the numerical sense, yes, you guys are in the future, but according to reality, you're just not. So, and these types of leaves are probably a little bit too big, but basically what I plan on doing is something like that. Or actually, that doesn't look that good. Something like that, and I probably won't be using these big types of leaves. I'll be using the much smaller ones. And then basically if I just create a bunch of that kind of thing, so we'll just make another one quickly here. Clip like so, and then another leaf here. Then basically what I can start to do is start to angle these. Actually, let's do it that way. Actually, I don't know. Put it like that. Is then I can take this and I can essentially like start angling things around in any. Oh, it's not working. In kind of any position that I want. Although that one's not sticking around. So then. And this will be with much smaller parts, so it will look probably a little bit better. But then I can, oh, this is not working. So I should probably grab some smaller parts. But so then, you know, I can kind of create a circle of leaves around. So then we kind of get that pine tree kind of look. And then the final touch that I'm gonna add are these bendable, these really bendy ones. I'm just gonna basically twist those all around these trees and up the kind of stem. So I think that will be really cool detail. And then I've also got a couple of whips here. So these things can also like, you know, like twist around some things and do stuff. So I think that is going to look pretty good. And if it doesn't, then I'm gonna have to come up with a new plan. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about just having this kind of like curvy, bendy part that just looks really, really cool and really kind of tree-like, because it kind of breaks up the very kind of Minecrafty squared look that Lego kind of has, with a little bit more of a fluid, kind of strange-looking part. When you're in college, you should make Minecraft videos. That is actually kind of my plan. Although I don't know how much time I'm gonna have, but yeah, that's kind of my plan. Because obviously I can't have this massive Lego room there. So I might as well do some Minecraft, because that's very portable on a computer. I'm just putting you in the background while trying to beat a Geometry Dash level. Yeah, Geometry Dash is fun. I played that a while ago. Oh, that was, geez, that was a while ago now. It's probably like 4 or 5 years ago that I last played that game. Oh, I just bumped the camera. I'm actually playing a level that's France. It's kind of funny. Okay, anyways, I will do more of this in the video, so that it's a little bit more professional and a lot less kind of me struggling to put together parts here. So yeah, you guys will see that in the video. I'm working on that tree design, because there are quite a few trees dotted around this entire build here. So like I'm pretty sure like there's a tree on some of these like outcroppings, there's some trees down at the bottom. So, and I think, who said it? It was B-Dubs, I think, that said that trees are very important for like creating kind of a difference in height and kind of giving you some parallax. Is that what it's called? Yeah, parallax. Like when you move, some stuff moves slower in the background and some stuff moves faster. Okay. Let's see, what time are we at? Oh, we haven't even been live for an hour yet. So let's try and get some stuff done. Oh yeah, I've also got we can switch the music here. This is currently, the music is just on my like default playlist. It's got some Cuphead music, but we can actually turn that off and we can switch over to trying to find it here. Here we go. Now tell me if that audio level is good. It's a little bit loud for me, like in my headphones, but tell me if that's good. And now I actually have a system for, and I guess I don't really have to worry about copyright because small channel, so who really cares? So I can actually take song requests with this system here. Isaac, I think according to a quick Google search you should be around 17. Well, you would be mostly correct. Mostly correct. Okay, right, cliffs. This is the section that I hate the most because it's very funky with how I have to set it up. Oh right, I also have a couple of pick-a-bricks, but I don't think I'm gonna get into those until the video. You know, I have a... Oh boy, Isaac, I have no idea what you just said there. I'm gonna have to put that through Google Translate. Okay, so, what was I talking about? Oh, right. So the video that I am currently making, that's gonna be like building the Mumbo Season 8 base again. It's going to start with me showing you guys like where I've been like during the summertime, and kind of a funny story. I went to the largest Lego store in Canada. It's definitely the largest in Canada, I believe. And I got a bunch of pick-a-brick cups there because they have an absolutely massive pick-a-brick wall. And I forgot all of those pick-a-bricks out at my cabin. So I have to wait until Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, so it's actually not that far away, to get those parts back. That's kind of sad because I had a lot of really good parts that I was going to build with, and they are currently quite a few hundred kilometers away from me. Skanova's coded! Hello, hello, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, we are working on clips again. Isaac, you have a cabin? I do indeed, and it is located like right smack in the middle of the Rocky Mountains. Well, yeah, it's like the Canadian mountain range is kind of weird in that it's like really linear, and then it kind of like has a massive valley and then more mountains by the coast. So I'm kind of right in that mess of mountains. Yeah, Isaac, every time that you see the, oh, dang it, I have to pull up what I'm looking at here. Every time that you see the kind of, like, that gray floor and that room that has all the sound panels that I got, that is at my cabin. So, yeah, I actually built the entirety of, the, camper van and Mumbo's, like, little mini house, tiny house. I built that entire thing at my cabin, so... Okay. It's always so difficult. So I'm thinking that we should probably... I don't know why I put that in there. We should probably switch from... Dang it, I need more 2x4s. You know what? This is the rest of the 2x4s that I have, so I definitely have to place in a couple of Bricklink orders. And do that. And I'm also working with, ooh. Do you know how many countries Canada borders by land? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one, except for maybe the Vimy Ridge in France, is it? Is like technically Canada or something? Or is that in France? I forget. But the main one is definitely the US. Because, like, you know, it's Canada, US. I also know that we have that weird French island near the east, or in the east of Canada. Oh yeah, right, Denmark. Because it has that island thing or whatever. Or no, right. But I'm pretty sure technically Canada borders, because isn't, what is it called? Vimy Ridge. Isn't that, like, technically Canada? Because there's, like the French government or whatever decided that it was gonna be, like, technically Canadian soil because of, like, all the Canadians that, like, fought there in, what was it, World War II or something? Oh, Sconovis. Yes, progress on the brickheads. I was actually gonna just talk about that. I was gonna say that for anyone who does not anyone who does not know, I am currently kind of working with Sconovis. He gave me all the designs and stuff to produce a video about the brickheads. Also, is the music too loud? Maybe. I'll just turn it down a bit. Yeah, I've been working with Sconovis to produce or all of, I don't know yet. I have to decide if I have enough parts and stuff. But to make quite a few of the Hermitcraft brickheads, actually in real life, so I'm gonna build those up. And progress has basically been, I've gone through, I think, 3 of them, and I have all the parts, like, ordered and listed for them. But I still have quite a few hermits to get through. I think I have, like, 8 more or something. But yeah, I've been creating some, or not really creating, but updating the design of those brickheads. And just kind of switching out the colors because... obviously, and actually, you know what's really nice about Studio or Stud.io is that it has a built-in color corrector. So it's actually really useful for, like, it basically finds the color that's closest to the one that you've put in, but it doesn't exist in actual Lego parts. So it's actually quite useful. Okay, I see the chat moving out of the corner of my eye, and I'm not looking at it right now. Okay, what are you guys saying? Yeah, Sconovis, there is a color corrector. Oh, Isaac's gotta go. Goodbye, Isaac, and have a good dinner, I assume? Dinner or snack, whatever you're having. Yeah, Sconovis, there is a color corrector. So if you head to Studio, Actually, I wonder if I can pull this up on stream. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Okay, wait. Let me see if I can pull it up. Oh, it wants me to update Studio. I'm not gonna do that right now. Okay, yeah, I should have this. Look at me, I have this built in, I'm pretty sure. So if I head to, we'll just head to, I don't know. We'll head to these weird tile things that I made a while ago. And now, let's see. Does this transition work? Hey, there, oh, the chat is really massive. Oh boy. Oh, I also cut out the music, I think. Oops, Daisy. Okay, well, we'll fix that later. So, you see, I think you can see this. So, you have, can you see my mouse, actually? Oh, you can't see my mouse. Okay, anyway, you head to the far corner here, and then there's a button that says Color Validator. So, and then there's this Autofix button, and that basically just goes through all of the parts and determines, like, what's the closest value. So, if you look carefully here, and I click Autofix, then it will change all of the colors to as close as it can get, and then that auto fixes it. So yeah. Which corner? It's the right, it's right below all of the color palette kind of stuff. So, you know, there's the step list, and right beside it there's a button that says Color Validator. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm like clicking on it there. So that's the Color Validator. Then there's the Autofix button right below. Oh, that's kind of annoying that you can't see my mouse. But then if I like if I go back, then you can see like all of these parts down here are the ones that don't actually work. Like, they don't exist. So then just hitting the Autofix button. And then you can also do individual parts by clicking apply to each part. And you can also like go through and like check each one. It's actually a very useful system. So I don't know, Skunos, if you got that. Oh yeah, the chat is in the way. Okay, let me see if I can. Yeah, sorry. My goodness. But yeah, the chat is actually like right in the way there. Where's a good place for the chat? Let me just like put it. It's gonna be a fairly tiny chat, but I'm just gonna put it up in the corner there. Okay, there we go. That should work, right? It's kind of in the corner there. Yeah, so it is right in the let's see if you can see this still. Yeah, so it's right down here. So like there's the step list, here's the color validator, and then you got that autofix button, which just, you know, goes through and changes out the parts so that it actually works. Okay, now let's see if I can transition back. There we go. Look at that. That worked. Look at that. Because I remember creating a kind of... Oh, there we go. I thought something went wrong there. Okay, yeah, there we go. So I thought, I definitely knew that I created a studio scene for that some time ago. Who knew that it would come in handy? Okay. Let's get on with this build. So, right, front section. I guess I should probably finish this little section down in here before I move on to this. Oh, what the heck is happening with Milky Red? My cat just opened 3 block benches? That's really funny. What the heck? Oh, Shadow Gaming asked if I could build his brick heads. I'm gonna have to check through Discord for all of that. Okay, right, Cliffs. Get this. I have a tendency to get so distracted. My gosh. Okay. Melky, I used to love Legos until my mom destroyed all the Lego sets and put all the Legos in a big box. No. In fact, I can actually show you something that I've got. And I have to say this, no one is a true Lego collector unless you have that box. And I'm sure if you got Lego, you know the one. It's that box. The one that that is full of random, unorganized stuff. I certainly have that box. You guys will get to take a peek at my absolute mess of wires here if I can swing the camera around. So we'll just swing it around. And there it is. That is the box of junk. It is absolutely full of parts that I should probably use and organize, but I just don't have the time for. I'm too busy with building up these cliffs. Yeah, Scanovas, you have that box too. I know, it's just, I don't know what it is, but that box just kind of happens. It's kind of like a chest monster in Minecraft. It just kind of happens. Okay, actually, let's do... Oh yeah, Mucky, right, you just gave up on Lego because you couldn't find the right pieces in the box. Yeah, see, that's the problem. Is when you get a box so big, then you kind of have to organize it if you want to, like, actually utilize it. So, let's see if I can show you here. Basically, that used to be my entire Lego collection, was that box. So, we're gonna take a quick swing around here. You guys get to see all the organizers and the computer setup. But see, basically what I had to do was organize like all of these bin walls and all of those organizers over there. Hey, look, you can see the boom arm there. Yeah, so now that I've got that organized, it's actually, like, you know, usable. Like, I can find the parts that I need and want. Yeah. Scanovas, can we see your face? Not yet, Scanovas. I have to have something, like, important happen for you to see my face. Because there's not really any need. Like, I don't have any really need to show my face on Le Camry right now, but... now I'm talking like beat-ups. Yeah, beat-ups is just absolute best. If I probably had to choose a favorite hermit in terms of videos, it probably has to be beat-ups, because one, he gives so many useful tips on like how to build, and most of those tips actually like can transfer over into Lego, and he's just so funny. I do love a good beat-ups video. Oh, now Shadow... No, oh, Scanovas, now you've gotten Shadow Gaming all worked up. He wants a face reveal now. No, that probably won't happen. We have to hit some milestone, like 1,000 subscribers or like something else. Like, you know, it can't just be like on a whim in some random stream. Although that could be just fun and random. Oh, Scanovas, I've mostly watched Mumbo and Grian. Yeah, I can. Yeah, definitely, those two are amazing. But Mumbo gone. Where Mumbo? Mumbo not here. uh, I know we all want him back. He will come back, hopefully. And if he doesn't, then he's just giving me more time to finish this base, which is good, I guess. Yeah, but I think for me, I probably watch more of the Hermits than I should, just because Mumbo dead. Yeah, he is. I don't know where he is. He's probably having fun wherever he is. Or maybe he's recording a... I swear. Oh yeah, filming projects and commercials and stuff. Now, if we can keep up the tradition of me doing a stream every single time that something important happens, or uploading a video that every single time an important thing happens on the Hermitcraft server, then after the stream, Mumbo will have uploaded a video. I always remember that, like, every single stream, or not every single stream, but it's like, during a stream, it's either like Grian uploaded, it's MCC going on, or like Mumbo uploaded, and then you guys all leave me and go watch the video. Or like I uploaded the finale for Mumbo Season 7 base, and Season 8 started the exact same day, which was a very crazy coincidence, but that was actually kind of cool. Oh, what happened to the music? It just kind of died. Oh, it's Minecraft music. That's why. It's quiet. I'm just going to turn it up. Okay, let's listen to some Minecraft music. I'll probably not talk quite as much as I currently am because I'm not getting any work done. Play Never Gonna Give You Up. Come, Skanovis. Come on now. Come on now, you know that I can't do that. That would just be rude. Plus, that song is definitely most utterly copyright out of existence. It's not like a song that no one knows kind of deal. If you insult it, I will do something. Just something. I'm guessing it probably has something to do with another roll. But hey, we've got oh, I just realized how loud that Minecraft music was. See, it's kind of weird that the audio adjustment on OBS only affects the stream and doesn't affect my headphones. So like I'm adjusting the volume on my headphones and then not realizing that I'm doing it for the stream. So then the stream audio is like much louder than it should be. And then I'm like, oh, the music's kind of quiet. Let me turn it up. Even though it's already much too loud. Kind of funny. Oh, right. I was going to say, right, I can't do it with this side. Because I remember how I built these lower cliffs. You can barely see them. Lower cliffs down here was I tilted the entire thing up on its side. And then I could like work with a flat surface. But I can't really do that with the upper level here because it's all just going to fall over. Because we don't got a flat side on the other side. Oh, Milky, you're on Artisans right now. Yeah, there is kind of nothing at spawn. So what you have to do is find the portal. I think it's on top of a villager house. You have to go through that portal, and then you can make your way through the Nether hub. We should definitely probably do something with spawn. Because, it's kind of bad. Like, there should probably be, like, at least, like, another portal, like, right at spawn. But there just isn't. Okay, oh yeah, and probably one thing that I am going to do, not today obviously, but it will probably be a future stream, and once when we have like this entire section done, is going to be going around and replacing quite a few of these kind of gray bricks with green bricks, just so then it looks like the green kind of comes over the edge a little bit more, because I've noticed that with doing these cliffs, it kind of just looks like the green just like abruptly starts and the gray just kind of ends, whereas look at, if you look below here, I kind of blended them in together, and I think that looks a lot better and it looks a lot cleaner, like especially this section over here. I like that a lot. So one thing that I was kind of looking at, I was like, and especially with that side over there, I was like, this is like a really sharp edge, and I was like, it doesn't really work. So I was like maybe thinking of like sloping it more, like with a couple more kind of green bricks. But then I was like, wait a moment, I can just replace some of the gray ones with green, and then that will hopefully look a lot better than it currently does. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And now one mistake that I'm hopefully not gonna make on this side is with those cliffs over there. I don't know if you can really see it, but this edge here I kept a little bit too flat, so it kind of cuts over and then curves around, when I should have like brought it out more and then curved it around. So hopefully I'm not going to make that mistake over here. I just gotta kind of follow this more curved look rather than kind of going like straight across and then curving around. Oh, Isaac is back from eating. And he had some chicken. Nice. Chicken is always good. Or, what am I saying? It's not always good. You can't always have good chicken. Most times, oh, pardon me. Most times you have good chicken. If it's cooked good. Oh, I have something stuck in my throat. Oh boy. Wait, Scanovus, why are you saying no Giga you too? Did I miss something? Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is a bit of a tricky corner I'm trying to figure out here. Also, the camera's kind of right in the way, so let's see if I can bring you guys a little bit closer and off to the side. There we go. Now I got like free range here. I can actually reach the parts. So I think that should just fit right nicely in there. Look at that. Oh boy. Okay, what's happening with chat? I'm a chicken with sunglasses. Yes. Oh, Scanovis' chicken skin is a chicken skin. I probably should. Failing to talk. My Minecraft skin is a chicken. Chicken skin is a Minecraft. My gosh. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can. Now the tricky part is lining up this curve with that curve, so I guess a good thing to do here is to grab some of these. Oh right, and you guys kind of... Jesus, what is the big donut in the sky on the horizon of Isaac's base? A dino nugget. I actually have not been around the server too much. I probably should. Okay, anyways, what I was going to mention is these lights that I got, that are the wireless ones, they're actually really cool and useful for making thumbnails and that sort of thing. Because I can do things like light it from the bottom, like that. Actually, that's not that bright. White light? That's a little brighter. Red light. Blue light. That's actually kind of cool. Oh, it's a UFO. Yeah, see, I have not been around people's bases too much, which I probably should do. Also, I probably have to... Oh, crap. I always mess up. Is it CTKM or CTMK? No, CTKM. Probably have to talk to him about getting some gravel, because I know he has a piglin bartering farm, and I need to create... I think, what is it? 22 shulkers full of black concrete. And that's the reason why I need the, all of the black ink. Is, because I need to make quite a bit of black concrete. Next episode is World Tour. I mean, sure. Oh, Isaac, I have a shop for gravel. But you see, Isaac, the problem is I don't have a whole lot of money. I only have, like... I think I only have, like, 5 blocks of diamonds. Oh, yeah, wither roses. That's the other option. Which is actually probably a better option than ink, because ink can only be used for ink, right? Like, I mean, to make black ink. Whereas a wither rose farm, that can be used in, like... Oh, I think my Minecraft music is a little too loud. Whereas withers can also be used in, like, for, like, a killing device, you know? Or even decoration. Whereas ink is just kind of ink. I guess you can dye things... No, but you can make black dye with wither roses too. Yeah, wither roses is actually probably the better option. Isaac, come on. Politics isn't supposed to be entirely bribery. Not entirely bribery. Yeah, but I suppose at the same time, though, gravel and sand isn't... It's, like, not a terrible item to have to gather, because you can get it so quickly and easily, especially if you have a gravel biome. But that's, like, the main reason that I'm, like... But if someone's already got a huge stockpile, like piglin bartering... Right, piglins still barter for gravel, I believe. Unless I'm completely wrong on that, and they've nerfed them, which they probably should do, but... yeah, but I need some gravel, and I'm like, if I don't need to mine it, then I might as well not. Oh, Isaac, did you see the barrel at your industrial area? I did not open it yet because I have not really recorded Minecraft yet. I am, trying to get this Lego base done. I don't know if you guys heard or if all of you heard, but the Lego convention that I'm planning on going to is October the 15th, so it's not too far off. And I want to have like both, like, this is basically the main project right now is getting this cliff face, all this cliff face done, and then also trying to get done the top here so that it actually looks like, the top of a cliff, and then maybe putting like 2 or 3 houses on each side, just so then people kind of get the idea that, oh, there's going to be a village up there. But I'm not gonna, there's no way I'm gonna finish it, so it's probably just gonna be the front 2 sections that are gonna be kind of like in a done kind of formation, and then I'll just bring along the back 2 sections with like a little sign that'll say like incomplete or like coming soon or something like that. Oh, and Skanova's, yeah, sorry, I'm not reading chat. It is October the 15th, I believe. October the 15th and 16th. So it's like mid-October. So that should give us more than enough time to finish the these cliffs, especially considering that I want to have them. Yeah, I would say probably I want to finish these cliffs by the end of September, which I can definitely do if I just focus in on the cliffs and just like have a couple of like time set where I'm just like here building, listening to a podcast or whatever. Or maybe streaming. Except for streaming, then I have to talk, and then, I kind of get distracted. Where's the convention? It's not, it's not a massive convention, so it's not like in a huge convention hall. It's just kind of it's a medium small size convention. It's at a community center, kind of in the downtown area. Yeah, it's in my city, so it's actually not that far away. But there is I forget when it is, but there is a much larger convention. I don't know exactly when it's happening, but yeah. And a big point of, my camera's kind of zoomed in there. Another big point that I'm hoping to go to the convention for is to oh yeah, Skanoas. It's not like a national one. It's just like a city one. I do think there is a much larger one. I forget when. It's probably in the spring, I think. It's either in the spring or in like the winter sometime, like February. Anyways, another main reason that I want to go to the convention is to kind of meet all the other people that are part of kind of like the Lego Club, because you know how there's the Lego Ambassadors Network, and I would definitely like to be a part of that. It's just keep trying to contact people about joining and they never respond, so I'm like, this is probably a good chance for me to go there and like ask questions and try and become part of the Lego Ambassadors Network, because one like very huge thing that they do, which I think is kind of cool and really exciting, is you get to what's it called? It's called like parts draft, I think, where you get to basically request parts from Lego, like in big massive bulk, for free, because you're part of the Lego Ambassadors Network. And then so you can just request parts, and like you like meet up with the other people who are part of it, and then like you can divvy up parts and like who wants what and that sort of thing. So basically you get a bunch of free Lego parts, which I think is really cool. Especially when you order so many parts, so. Yeah, no, Skanovas, I'm not like flying somewhere. I'm literally like driving from my house for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Like, it's not far at all from where I live. It's not like, what is it, like Brick Fair, Virginia is like a massive one, I think. I would like to go to a massive Lego convention at some point, but not right now. I don't even know. Yeah, I think most of those brick fairs are kind of in the spring, summertime, I think. See, I haven't done any research on it, so I have no clue. How much time a week do I work on this? Well, in the past weeks, not a lot, because I've been kind of trying to get back into the groove and like trying to upload that Minecraft video, which was actually a bit of a difficult one because it's a bit of a difficult video to upload because I was using a new editing software and I had to learn that. So that was weird. Yeah, so in the past couple of weeks, definitely not a lot. In fact, I think the first time that I worked on this since like the last video was yesterday evening, like a good Friday evening. I worked on some of the top section here. But yeah, you are completely right, Skinovis. I do have quite a bit of schoolwork. In fact, for the entirety of this morning, so basically from when I woke up to when I started streaming, which was about 3 hours. Yeah, about 3 hours. I was working on my calculus, which is always fun. I should actually show you my, let me turn this here. I have a very interesting calculus textbook. It is very bland and it looks like almost exactly like a Bible. Anyway, there's all of your fun calculus stuff that I have to get to. Actually, I'm working on this I'm working on this section right now with finding limits, but we do not want to look at calculus right now. That is no fun. What are you covering up on the cover? Oh, it's just the barcode. It's the barcode and the name of my school on it and stuff. Information that you guys don't need to know. Oh yeah, Melchired. Yeah, I do love math as well. Just calculus is like kind of like, it's an extra step. It is definitely a very funky, very difficult extra step. One thing that I can't wait for is to get into derivatives though. I think that's going to be fun. But enough school talk. We don't want to be talking about school. We're doing Lego. Lego's not school. Lego's fun. Let's go, another math enthusiast. Yeah, well, math is just so much fun. I mean, I personally like physics better because it's basically math, but then like kind of with practical applications and like real life applications kind of thing. Whereas like math is like kind of out there. Okay. I don't know why this section here is so difficult. Now, I think what I was... I should probably get some water because my throat keeps on acting up here. Right. I think what I was planning on doing here was kind of bringing this out quite a bit further so then we have kind of another little green ledge there. You may have noticed that from the bottom section here to up here, I have tried to incorporate a few more of those green ledges because they just look Like I think they look really cool. They look super, because they just kind of break up that monotony of gray. I got the best grade in math even though I was sick the previous lessons. Yeah, my physics is definitely a lot higher than my math is. Like, a lot higher. Well, not a lot higher, just decently higher than what my math is. Which I guess just goes to show that I should probably pursue things in physics and not in solely math-based stuff. Oh, you also broke the grading curve. Yeah, that's always fun. We don't really have that kind of thing. Like, it's weird. Scanovus is just smarter than everyone here. Okay, where did I put my... Oh yeah, Scanovus, I could have been on LEGO Masters. I know, I got the invitation and everything, but I don't know. Oh, actually, if I remember the details correctly, they said, and I don't know why, but I think it was probably because it was being hosted in the US or something, but they said that I had to be over 18 and what was the other? There's some other requirement that I didn't meet. And they actually contacted me because they saw, like, the LEGO Mumbo's Season 8, or 7 base. Okay, let's see. If I bring up something like that. Scanovus, you really want me to be in LEGO Masters. So the problem I have is that, like, I guess I could make it work if I really wanted to. Okay, that looks decently good there. Oh, he wants to see your face. Okay. I thought I ordered more. Oh, I did. Never mind. All those parts there are over there. Of these slopes, because I'm like, I have to figure out how to do that sloping. Oh, and then you could also claim that you knew someone who's on that show. Yeah, that's kind of fun. Okay, let's see. If I curve it like that, then we really have to start curving. Actually, I guess if we follow this, we'll kind of come around like that. No, I gotta remember, bubble out more, and then this, like, the front, it's a circle. It's gotta be kind of circle, not, like, straight across. Wait, Shadow Gaming, and a voice review. What do you mean? I am literally talking into the microphone right now. Oh, you meant name reveal. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I'm like, Shadow Gaming. My brain on autopilot. I'm like, yeah, Shadow Gaming. I'm kind of talking into the microphone currently. It's kind of funny. Okay, if I pop that, because what I want to try and get is a double. Oh, I'm gonna have to go one more stud, aren't I? Okay, let's see. Does that work? Ooh, take a look at that. That is seamless. It's the perfect length, and it hits that tile there perfectly. I like it when that happens. That is amazing. Where did this piece come from? Oh, yeah, Scanovus. So, Isaac, he is Jew or Monkey, or his other name is Jew Ninja. Those are my actual friends, like, IRL. Like, I see them quite often. But yeah, they're part of the Discord as well, I think. Also, yeah, also Occupy Mars is another one of my IRL friends, who is on the server, I believe, although I don't know if he's been there for a while. My hands smell really weird, like kind of like interesting. Okay, I think I keep on trying to, you know, that bricklink order that we took a look at earlier, I keep on like trying to take parts out of it, but I'm not getting any because they're all in one massive bag. So I say, how about we take a quick break? It's not really a break, it's just a was this my plan for the slope? Because that seems a little bit excessive. Let me look at the schematic here, or just the photos. This seems a little bit excessive, so maybe I'll do that. And then something like that. Okay, I should probably do something like that, and then... Okay, right. I was gonna say, let's take a quick break from building. Let's shove this back. Hopefully no parts fall off the table. That is the problem with having a table, is some parts sometimes fall off, and then you have a big mess to clean up. We can face this camera straight down there. I don't know where that came from, or these parts, so we'll just shove them off to the side. But let's organize out this bricklink order, because want to use some of the parts in here. Okay, so we got some 2x6s, so that will be helpful for filling in some of the kind of grass work and kind of green base that I'm gonna have to put at the top of these cliffs. See, this is the piece that I was looking for. So if I just, oh, it's not big enough. Darn. Okay, that might work though. Okay, put that there. Some good old parts organizing it. You know, there's some very satisfying things with Lego. Obviously, destroying can be quite fun and satisfying. But for me, I think the most satisfying is definitely organizing parts. Because you kind of have like a mess of parts, and all these parts are really, I think they're all new. Like, these are all really nice parts. And then just sorting them out into their different groups here. So we got some 1x1s and stuff. Oh, Isaac Sknovus just asked you in the DMs if you could ask them. That's kind of funny. Why is Hi from FNAF here? Oh, is that the song? I haven't. Oh, yeah, that is. It's just on my kind of, cause since this is a remix or whatever, it's just on my massive playlist, and it's currently shuffle playing, I think, right now for stream music. So it's just any song that's like copyright free, which includes remixes, as long as, you know, I ask the creator of the remix that it's fine, because it's kind of weird with how remixes work. But yeah, it is Hi from FNAF playing right now. If you want, Melky, I can change the song. Skinovis. Oh, Melky, you love Hi? Okay, okay. Well, I think it is almost over, too. Yeah, I know that I tend to kind of drift towards video game music, because for some reason it's just really good music for, like, especially for, like, streams and, like, videos. But, like, video game music just seems to reign supreme. Now, let's see what's next. Oh, just some lo-fi stuff. See, we can always just skip over this. Lo-fi stuff. Oh, more lo-fi stuff. Oh, some jazz. Jazz is always nice. Oh yeah, I got a couple more of those 1x1 green tiles there. Isaac, oh no. Scanovus, can you play NGGYU remix? Let me see. I might actually have it in here. Let me see. There, Scovis, come on. I can't play Never Gonna Give You Up. Not... there, I don't see a remix for Never Gonna Give You Up. Yeah, well, Scanovas, I don't see... okay, here. First, I'm gonna go to Isaac's request here. And then I'll see if I can find... You really want Never Gonna Give You Up, right? Okay, I think I found... I found two. I will first click on this one. I don't know if this is the right one or not, because this one's called The Spectre, and then there's another one called Spectre. Oh, there's lyrics in it. I'm not a fan of lyric songs. Oh, there it is. I think this is the right one, right? Okay, there you go, Isaac. I have found it. Probably took me a little bit longer than it should have, but... Oh yeah, I can definitely play Scar's time-lapse music. It is in my... Actually, I don't know if it's in this playlist, but it's definitely in one of my copyrighted copyright-free playlists. In fact, I have an entire playlist dedicated to, what is that, kind of like 90s synthwave, or 80s synthwave? Something like that. And the reason for that, you guys will hopefully soon see, is because of what I'm planning to do in the Minecraft server. And why all of my music, especially in Minecraft, has all been kind of that synthwave style. I have a plan, and I'm doing some theming, so you guys will see. I have an interesting, cool idea. I forgot to mention that in the video. I was gonna say, like, you can start kind of seeing what I'm gonna be doing with my mega bass because of the type of music that I'm choosing. Yeah, it is Epidemic Sound, but in fact, I have what's it called? Subscription, I guess? Anyway, I can use Epidemic Sound music. I used to not have it, but then I got it, and it's amazing. It's actually not... Ooh. I almost coughed there again. It's actually not that expensive, especially since you get access to, like, their entire library of stuff. Oh, now Shadow Gaming is gonna go for food. Well, we'll see you later, Shadow Gaming. Hopefully not chicken. Okay, we've almost got this organized out. So probably what I want to do is keep all of these tree-based parts in a different bin. And then when we get around to actually building some trees, then I can just basically grab a bin and that's going to have all those parts. Oh, now it's replaying. Oh, okay, that's just wonderful. It is chicken. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's just see what's going. Oh, it's just moving down the list. Okay. Let's just go somewhere, and here we go. It's kind of funny, that's chicken. Okay, I'm gonna finish organizing here, so I'm just gonna turn up the music and let's just quickly finish this. Oh right, you guys wanted a Scars 10 minutes music. Okay, I'll get that. Pull up next. Okay, Milky, you said the song was a bit loud. Okay, I hopefully turn it down just a little bit there. Okay, Isaac, you want gaining season? Isaac, I actually really like this song. I might actually use this for a time lapse. There's something about Lupus. He's just got it like figured out with the music. Like every single one of his pieces are so good. Oh, something just happened there. Okay. Oh, it's gonna play again. Okay, now I have to make a presentation about Luxembourg of all countries. Oh, geography in school. That's why. Like, that's a bit of a strange thing to do, but if it's school, then I guess it makes sense. Okay, where was... Oh, right. So now, basically, I've got to take all of these parts that I've got for building the trees and just kind of shove them all in this single bin here. Because when the time comes around for me to build up those trees, it's nice just to have them all in one place. Oh, I've also got some of these vine pieces. These vine pieces, they look okay, but they also kind of look a little bit comedic. Like almost like a cartoon or something. So I don't know if I'll use those or not, but definitely. I forgot I had this. It's the tree log. Cause remember, Tango, he did that tree prank. So what we were gonna include was one of the like Tango. I think we were gonna include Tango in the base, like just in the tree log. I forgot I had that. That's very interesting. So I wonder what you find when you finally go through your parts again. I guess I can also put that in kind of trees. Okay. Oh, Isaac, there is a wasp on your floor. See, I don't really... Since I've entered into kind of Canadian fall, there basically aren't any bugs anymore. There's a few bugs, but there's basically none. All of them, they've gone into... I don't know what they do in the winter. Not flying around, but that's for sure. Okay, I think that's basically most of the parts that I have for building up those trees there. Oh, and then also these green clips, we can just dump them in there as well. Wonderful. Oh, yeah, same, but the wasp is just in your house. Nice. Or not nice, depending on how you look at it, but... Okay. Oh, right, I forgot to start up the music again. Look at that. Okay, let's just head into... Let's do some pig step. Okay, I don't really know where to put the rest of these parts because I don't really have a very good organization system here. I definitely need to work on my organization system because it is a little bit weird, a little bit strange. Like, for example, I've just got this random kind of bin of parts here, and then there's a bunch of just parts in bags. I don't know what to do with. Oh, the music is still loud. Wonderful. Okay. So yeah, I just have a bunch of gray claws, a bunch of those are actually, what did I get these tiles? Anyway, some green blue colored tiles. Just a couple of 1x8s. Oh, and then there's a bunch of those, right, this is where I put all of them. A bunch of animals and spiders and stuff that I plan on putting around the base. That's where I put them. Interesting. Kind of a weird storage system, but it's working so far. Okay, let's move this bin of random stuff. Oh, and this is another those parts I really need. So I'll get those organized out. Something's going off over there. Okay, okay, we've got those tiles. Okay, you guys have probably had enough of organizing, so I think we'll probably do a little bit more work on the cliffs, and then I think we'll call it a day. Oh, Skanovis is gonna be back soon, presumably. Okay, these parts I need. Why are they? Oh, they're packaged in like a Lego bag. Okay, there we go. I gotta sort these. If you haven't noticed, I do use quite a few of these sorts of tiles, like these round tiles on the cliffs, and I am essentially out at this point, so that's why I ordered a couple more of them, because they are just really useful for adding a little bit more detail to kind of like flat sections. My dad recommended to make your presentation similar to geography now. Yeah, Isaac, you're right. That is kind of a good idea. Because I'm assuming you probably just have to do like a presentation on some sort of thing. Actually, I don't need to organize these at all. They all just kind of go in the same bin. Oh, yeah, just aim the camera over there. Wonderful. Okay, there we go. Restocked on those parts. Now we can figure out what's going on over here. Oh, try not to cover the camera. It is pretty nice that I now have basically all the angles on these this tripod kind of thing. Actually, I guess it's not really a tripod. It's kind of just a boom arm attached to the table. Oh, Isaac, you're wondering if I have any weird or kind of annoying rules at my school? I don't really know. My school is kind of weird. But I don't really think that there is. I'm just trying to think, like. Oh, I bumped the camera there. Yeah, no, Isaac, I don't think there is one. Or at least not one that I can think of. There probably is, like, one or two rules that are just really weird, and they're just there because, oh, I bumped the camera again. And they're just there because they don't really know why it's there. Let me guess, Isaac, do you have some sort of really weird rule that's very annoying? Cause yeah, I don't think I really have one. That's a good question though. Oh, right, that's not attached. Forgot about that part. Okay, let's just move this around again. There we go. That's a little bit too steep of a curve. Okay, I think that works. Ooh, I have to, Oh, Shadow Gaming is back. Hello again. Isaac, for me it's having to leave your phone in a box every day at school. Yeah, my school does not have any rule like that. In fact, I basically have my phone on me all day unless I have to go take a test. Then you know, it kind of makes sense. You have to leave your phone in your backpack or whatever. But no, I basically have my phone on me like all day. Mostly because we use it so much, like in school. Okay, there are a couple of parts that are just to the left here, and they're kind of behind a bunch of wires because I had to quickly set up for the stream because I didn't have all the wiring in place. So I'm gonna see if I can try and make it over there without unplugging anything. Okay, so far it's a success. I have this really long USB cable that's a little bit nasty to get around. Okay, I'm trying to look for a couple of like slope parts, but I don't see any. I thought I ordered more of them. That's a little bit concerning. Maybe I'll have to take a better look around later. Yeah, but Isaac, I guess at the same time it does... I guess maybe they probably implemented that rule of leaving your phone in a box probably because maybe people were using it not how they should. It's usually what happens. Someone does something and then they're like, oh, we should just make this a rule for everyone else kind of deal. That's what I would guess happened. Okay, let's see, do I have it? Oh, I hit the microphone with my headphones there. Oh yeah, would you guys like to see my new kind of desk setup? Now, it's not all that different. I just kind of cleaned up a big mess of wires. Oh right, look, I have all of these. Oh, the camera's not tilting quite as far as I want. Oh, there we go. I remember I have all of these animals because each of them had a name. What was it? Okay, Isaac the chameleon, I'm pretty sure. And then it was the merc-eyed mouse. Someone wanted the duck name something and someone wanted the monkey name something. I forget though. Oh, the shadow monkey, right? Yeah, the shadow monkey. And then the duck was, oh, I forget what the duck was. Okay, yeah, I will show you guys what my new desk looks like here. Or, not really new desk, but just kind of set up. I just have to kind of clear off. I just dumped basically all of that. The Bricklink order packaging on it. Just shove that aside. Okay, let's see if I can bring the camera around here. It's still on its... Actually, there we go. We can go like that. It's very difficult to operate this thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think you can kind of see that. Yeah, I've kind of cleaned up everything. I now have 2 monitors there, which is much better. And the keyboard, although the keyboard is currently kind of shoved up out of the side because I was doing math. But the nicest part about this setup, and the part that I spent the longest on, if I can take it out of this mount there, is actually the underside, which I've cleaned up to try and only have like 2 wires visible, at least from like, you know, like kind of sitting and standing angle. Now I know you can kind of see a couple of other wires sticking out every once in a while, mainly because of my mouse and stuff. But yeah, just pop it back up here. Okay, now I gotta rotate you all back around. There we go. Oh boy, the ball mount just broke. Okay, let's see if I can fix this quickly here, so I don't have to hold this camera in place. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I also think, isn't MCC starting? See, again, I think I mentioned this earlier in the stream. It's like every time that I try to stream, there's something else going on. So I think MCC is starting soon. I think. In which case, we should probably end the stream here, so we can all go and watch that MCC. I think Scar's playing in it. Starting in like 20 minutes. Okay, perfect. So we got a couple more minutes to finish up here, and then if you guys want, you can head over to MCC. Okay, let's try and finish this little section that we started here. So we probably want to, we have a couple more parts there of gap. Dang it, I'm out of quite a few parts. I'm gonna have to start placing some more bricklink orders. It's kind of funny because this always happens. And it's kind of concurrent like every year. I don't like spend anything on Lego in like June, July, and like August. And then September rolls around and I'm like, shoot, I need a bunch of parts. And then it's usually like I spend a bunch in September for parts, and then usually a bunch in December and January, and then the rest of the year is just kind of like just buying some things every once in a while. But like in August I spent absolutely nothing on Lego, whereas like in September I've already like got like a couple $100 of stuff. Actually no, it's not a couple hundred, not yet. It will be though after I order a bunch of more parts for this thing, because we have to order parts for all the houses too and all of that nonsense. Oh yeah, Isaac, yeah, so Scar's team, he says it's OP. Yeah, so I'll probably, you know what I'll probably do is I'll probably just end this stream and then keep building Lego while kind of watching / listening to that. So hopefully we get a bunch more progress, because I don't actually have to go anywhere for a couple more hours, and then I'm headed out and about. Okay, so we probably want to take like that, or do we even want maybe to start sloping this a little bit more? Maybe something like that. Actually, okay. Where are my 1x1s? Oh, there they are. yeah, I think I turn up the music a little bit. Okay, oh, I'm about to cough. Oh boy. I think I'm still maybe slightly sick. Because I was, yeah, because I think... Did I talk about that at all? Anyways, I went to Texas for a while. And then I got really sick when I was coming back from there. It's not fun. And I had, could not really record anything at all. That's mainly why it's been so, like, it's already, like, what, September 24th, and I'm just, like, streaming now. I think that's probably the main reason why. It's just, I was very sick for a while. Okay, oh, we have JoJo. Is this not copy? Oh, this is a remix by Samuel Kim. Excellent, excellent artist there. Oh, actually, let me use some green hearts. So, like, I'm pretty sure this song is copyrighted. Now, I guess you guys could probably... Oh, I'm dropping parts on the floor again. You guys could probably take a guess and predict whose team might win MCC. I honestly have not looked at the teams too much, so I don't have a clue. According to Isaac, though, Scar's team seems to be pretty good. Plus, I don't think Scar has... Obviously, I'll be rooting for Scar because I don't think he's won one yet. Okay, let's see. Do I have any 2x4? Or 2x2, actually. You know what? I'm actually going to change the music. Like, we're maybe on the, here we go. Let's end with some good Minecraft Sweden. Oh, that might be a little loud. Okay. I mean, I think we're approaching the end of the stream here. Where are the, one by... Oh, that's where we're going. Finally, you just finished your model? Sounds cool, Sado. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Um, Probably me being forgetful and you mentioning something in the beginning of the stream and I forgetting. Oh, you're building a Warhammer model while watching. Cool. Very cool. Okay, I think that looks pretty good there. We got a nice little... Oh, actually, let me tilt you guys up. Or up and down, something like that. So we got a nice little ledge there. It's nice greenery. I then have to finish off just some sections down here. So with that kind of darker gray rock there, and a little bit of section here, a little bit there, and then we're on to the front side. Okay, I think, there we go. Perfect. Oh, Shadow, you just asked, do I know much about Warhammer? I don't know that much. I know a little bit. Like, I know it's kind of, like, I would compare it kind of to, actually, I don't know if I would compare it to Star Wars. It's, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like, isn't it kind of like figurines and stuff and other stuff? Why are you writing in whatever that language that is? Okay. I think that's gonna about do it for this stream. I probably shouldn't have stopped to organize those parts. We probably could have got a lot more done. In fact, we probably could have got this section and that section done. But I am probably going to end the stream here. So then if you guys want, you can head over to MCC, take a look at that, see what Scar's doing, see what all the teams are doing. Yeah, I mean, we've been streaming for just over 2 hours. Oh, it's almost 2.5 hours now. Jeez. Time goes fast. Okay. Thank you so much. Show Gaming Skinovis, you guys are still here. I don't know what Skinovis is writing in the chat. Hopefully it's not something bad. Hopefully. It's probably not, though. Skinovis, I trust you. Yeah, now I have to just find the end stream button. Where is it? Where are you? Come out, wherever you are. Where is it? Excuse me, what in the world? Okay, this way. I repeat, I have lost the... Why does my... Okay, I just see this... Okay, sorry. I have just found a little notification here. A bunch of notifications, actually, that my stream keeps on failing. Like, its bitrate keeps on... Why does the bitrate keep dropping? It's like, the stream was not healthy, then it was healthy, then it's not... Okay, I found the end button. See you guys all later. And hopefully I'll have a video out decently soon. I mean, in the video, I want to finish all these cliffs. It might be a little bit too optimistic, but hopefully I'll see you. I might stream next week too, so you never know. Anyway, bye guys.